Alright, so what's up guys? I am rolling around in Whole Foods. This is my first time ever in Whole Foods, so I've been dared to make a video of me walking around Whole Foods looking at, I don't know, ridiculous prices and whatever I can find. So we will see what we can turn up around here. And also another thing, it's kind of weird walking around like in a store with a camera in your face and talking and vlogging about it. But you just kind of like deal with it, and some people will give you like weird looks and you'll be like, yeah, I'm walking around with the camera, deal with it. But I don't know, let's see some weird stuff we can find in here. I'm not one to actually come shop at places like this, so I'm kind of curious to see if they got like Fiji water, yes, that's what it's called. You know, just other bottled water. I actually do need another water bottle, so I might actually, these blender bottles are awesome. I have a bigger one, but they're actually pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see what else we can find. So one thing I've noticed so far is there's a lot of gluten-free stuff. So if you're into this whole gluten-free thing, which I think is a little bullshit, but if you're into the whole gluten-free, there's like 1,000 things that are gluten-free here. Not just in this section, but like, obviously I think everything's like organic. So if you're into that, this is like your thing. All right, so someone please explain to me what goat cheese is, because I have no idea. So surprisingly, I found something that I actually eat a lot or drink a lot is actually this raspberry zinger tea. It's actually really good, but they have like so many other different like types. I know they have like a what do you call it? Like a variety pack you can get, which is like really damn good. It has like all these in it, not all of them at once, but like a few of them. All right, so what's up guys? I'm here at Whole Foods after the autocross FastTrack. Again, I will never tell you guys when you're gonna see what video first. I don't really know, it really takes, you know, it's the editing, you know, what's gonna be edited first. FastTrack, you know, something that is, you know, requires some audio and, you know, splicing some things together and stuff like that. That takes a little bit longer. So, I'm actually here at Whole Foods, and I just walked around the store for a little bit because we were in, they have like a, this is up here in Wexford, so they have a, again, I'm not sure you can see, but like they have a bar over, Whole Foods bar. It's called like the Wexford something, I don't know, I want to say like cafe, but like, whatever, it's like a craft brew place. You can go in and you can get all different types of beer, 6-packs, build your own 6-packs, all that type of thing, growlers and whatnot. I'm kind of into that stuff a little bit. Like I like, you know, IPAs and, you know, definitely trying different stuff. I went in, I had some, it was me, Chelsea, Steve, and Helen. We went in, I had a Rally something or other. I have to check on Untapped. But the only reason I really saw it was like, I was like, Subarus are rally cars, right? So Rally Rum or Rally Red or something. Like, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm getting. But overall, I mean, it was really good. Like 5 out of 5. Like, I liked it. It's by Great Lakes Brewery, which is good. My GPS just fell. That's good. So yeah, if you can actually see, I'm gonna try to put down the window here for you, but yep, there we go. It's actually been, it hasn't rained the entire day, but you can see it's nice and rainy over there. Another storm front just kind of came through, and I think it poured for a little bit, but not too long. But FastTrack was, overall I'd have to say it was a pretty good day. When we got there, it was raining, it was not the greatest, and I was like, this is gonna be ugly, this is gonna be the entire day. But I mean, it cleared up. Like 10 o'clock came around, and like ponchos came off, and we weren't doing all that stuff anymore. And like, kind of built Tent City to be like, you know, so the rain couldn't come in, tarps everywhere, and all this stuff, you know, in case there was like a thunderstorm. And none of that actually happened. So, it was a pretty good day. Mainly, I was focused mainly on the racing part of it because I've really been trying to get the car dialed in with, you know, the tire pressures and of course the wastegate issue from last week. I'm sure you guys have all seen that one by now, but basically I was running the wastegate pressure, and I noticed here on my boost gauge, I have a weird boost gauge. This is the stock one. it was only reading up to 0.05 MPa, which is some weird reading. They're all different types of scales. There's PSI, there's inches of mercury, all this stuff. These are like millipascals or something like that. But in general, you should be reading up around the 0.1 mark. That's about 14 PSI or even a little bit more than that. I was down at this 0.05, which is like 7 or 8 PSI in that area. And I was only able to get up to 0.05, and I was like, there's something wrong here. I couldn't really, honestly, I drive like a putz around town so much that, I don't realize how much power my car actually has. And, I was out on course, and it really didn't feel all that down on power to me. Like, I know that's like really stupid to say, but I really couldn't like feel any difference with it. So I just figured, it's fine, it's running good, vacuum's good, like no check engine lights, it feels good, it idles fine. It turns out I actually, when I was replacing the vacuum lines, which I did a video on, I actually took out the restrictor pill. So I'm gonna get out of the car right now and actually show you guys what actually I did, because I got a little time to burn, and why not make a video on it? So hang on one second. All right, so you'll have to bear with me with the conditions. Obviously, it's been raining a lot, so there's a lot of water, but what I did was, you've probably seen the video, I went in and I changed out this vacuum hose to the wastegate, well, actually to the wastegate over here, and to the boost control solenoid down here, and that controls basically the boost pressure that's going to, not atmosphere, but to the exhaust, venting out of the system. So you don't overboost completely. Well, in here, you can actually see a little bubble now, but there's a little restrictor pill, and I put that in quotes, because it basically restricts the air going to the wastegate, and it has to be a certain, like, the diameter of the air going through has to be a certain measurement so that too much air or too less air doesn't go through there. Mine didn't have one because I didn't know there was anything in there, so like a lot of people apparently online and from what I've seen, I took that out, and I was running full pressure to the wastegate, which the wastegate will just open at 8 PSI and you won't get any boost. So instead of getting 14 to 15 PSI, which I normally get in like a lot of lower gears, it's tuned for about 16.5 PSI officially from the Cobb website, but I was getting 8. So you can tell there was a massive power difference above like 3,000 RPM, which is where most of your power is at. So I was greatly down on power, but I didn't really know it. So I went ahead and got that restrictor pill. I had to actually order it from the dealer, and the dealer actually lost it, and that was like a Friday they lost it. I called them and I was like, do you guys have this? And they ordered it. I waited a week for it, and they actually lost it. So I ended up meeting up with somebody I just met. His name's Adam Maloney. I think that's your last name. But we kind of met on Facebook just from doing autocross and stuff like that. And he went ahead and said, hey, I have one of these. Like, I bought one for my Legacy GT, and I have one laying around because I bought 2 because they're so small and I thought I was going to lose one. So he hooked me up. I met him on Friday night, and I actually picked it up, put it in like Saturday morning, and all of a sudden boost is back. So that's great. I let the computer kind of relearn a little bit. I just kind of gently brought it on to boost a few times to make sure it was getting up there, drove around a lot, and everything seemed good. So that's that. That's actually fixed. I felt a lot better today, and I was actually able to get like higher times up in the STX. I believe I came in like 3rd or 4th, maybe 4th, I think. But once the day kind of dried out a little bit, we tended to get our last runs were like our best times of the day, because the whole day was just wet, moist. I know you guys hate that word. Moist day. But overall it was great. It turned out good. There was a decent turnout. I think there was like 109 drivers. But normally we see like 150 people at FastTrack. Normally they cap it at like 150, and we didn't get to that 150. But you guys can see why. I mean, this is like afterwards, so looks like clear skies over there. But over here, this is what just passed. It's been kind of crappy. But the radiator's been holding up well. All the lines have been holding on. I went ahead and zip tied all of these lines just to make sure everything is absolutely secure. I should probably put one on there too, but I still think there's a vacuum leak somewhere, so we'll see. But that's that. I want to keep it kind of short, and I hope you guys enjoy the video when it does come out, because I had a lot of fun doing it. I know Morgan raises a lot of money for Huntington's disease, and everyone comes out for that thing, so you know, there's one more autocross for North Park left, which is crazy because I think it feels like we just started. This is like the third one. I feel like we've just started autocrossing. The season just, I mean, I'm still wearing pants and a hoodie, and it's raining and kind of shitty in the morning. So it almost feels like, wait, we only have one more, and it's in like 2 or 3 weeks, and then that's it for the summer. And then I'll probably be going up to pit race to get some more, you know, behind the wheel time, STI parts, new radiators. Car's been running good now. It's a lot better since getting that one done. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. That's just kind of like the post FastTrack vlog, and just kind of how the day went, because there's not really too much commentary during the actual racing. It's all about the racing. So that's it. I will leave you guys with that. Peace out, and have a great day. See ya.
Start again.